Hey, Charles Hoffman here from Plugin Alliance. Today we're looking at Fiedler Audio's Splat plugin. It turns mono signals into stereo sounds using a handful of interesting psychoacoustic techniques. To demo Splat, start a Megaplan trial using the link below. This will give you access to all of Plugin Alliance's products for 30 days. Before I explain how this plugin works, let's start with some audio examples.
Yes, I come here from time to time, especially when I'm feeling the vibe. This could be the time of our life, me and you makes two, that's a vibe. Yes, I come here from time to time, especially when I'm feeling the vibe. This could be the time of our life, me and you makes two, that's a vibe.
You need to know about the Precedence Effect to understand how Splat works. If you're working with a dual mono audio clip, the left channel will play through the left speaker, and the right channel will play through the right speaker. However, you'll perceive a single sound source directly between the speakers. If you mute either channel, the sound source will pull toward the active speaker. So why is this? A sound source positioned in front of you, like a dog, creates sound waves that reach both your ears at the same time. Since there's no timing difference between the sound waves reaching your left and right ears, your brain determines that the sound is in front of you. Okay, so what happens if you move the dog to the right? In this case, the sound waves will hit your right ear before reaching your left ear. That delay, even though it's small, is enough for your brain to determine the location of the sound source. You can position elements across the stereo field within your DAW using delays. For example, if you delay the right channel of a dual mono track, the perceived sound source will pull to the left. This has to do with the precedence effect. When a sufficiently short delay separates two identical sounds, you'll perceive them as one sound. But the direction of this combined sound will appear to come mainly from the direction of the first wavefront that reaches you. As you increase the delay time, the sound gets progressively wider until eventually it separates into two separate sounds. You can balance the channels by applying volume changes to maintain a gentle spread effect while keeping your sound centered. If you increase the volume of the delayed signal, the sound will pull to the right but retain the spread effect. If you add a significant delay, the channels will pull apart but can sometimes sound too detached. Applying pitch modulation lets you shorten that delay while maintaining the width. You can leverage the precedence effect if you do live sound mixing, like at a concert. Panning a sound to the left causes the sound in the right channel to reduce in level. This is an issue because if a listener stands by a speaker on the right side of the stage, that element in the mix will disappear. Instead, you can use a delay to pull the sound slightly to the left while maintaining the volume of that sound in the right side speaker. Typically, you need 2 or 3 plugins to delay a signal, add feedback, modify its volume, and modulate the pitch. Splat provides you with all the tools you need to create these types of effects in a single plugin. Turning the Splat knob to the left delays the right channel, and turning it to the right delays the left channel. This is the plugin's primary control. There's a depth knob that adds feedback to the delayed signal, creating a sense of space. In moderation, this can help center your sound while maintaining a spread effect. More extreme settings can lead to a variety of effects when you adjust the Splat knob. The Flavour knob adjusts the phase of the delayed signal. This helps you maintain mono compatibility. In mono, the direct signal and delayed signal will layer together. To check for mono compatibility, click the Stereo tab and sum the output to mono. If your percussion loses impact, adjust the Flavour knob to minimize phase cancellation. Spread adjusts the level of the delayed signal. Negative values lower the volume, and positive values raise it. You can use this parameter to counteract the panning applied by the delay. Positive values will help keep the sound centered. There are buttons to switch the phase of the left and right channels. Turning up the depth knob and enabling the phase buttons can lead to some interesting creative effects. The Filter tab lets you low pass and high pass the delayed signal. You can adjust the cutoff frequency with the handles and change the slope of each filter. Something interesting to keep in mind is that rolling off high frequencies can prevent the sound from splitting into two sooner than it would otherwise. The LFO tab allows you to add pitch modulation to the delayed signal. Typically, when you record vocal harmonies, you'll record 2 takes for each harmony, pan one to the left and one to the right.
Step back, I attack, I'm the Grayskull villain.
Each take contains slight timing and pitch variations that help spread the vocals apart. You're not always going to have a second take that you can use, so being able to create natural sounding doubles synthetically is very helpful. Splat applies pitch modulation to the delay using an LFO ranging from 0.1 to 20 Hz. You can alternatively sync the LFO to the tempo of your song, or input a custom BPM. There are 5 LFO shapes to choose from, and an amount knob that increases the amplitude of the pitch modulation.
Yes, I come here from time to time, especially when I'm feeling the vibe. This could be the time of our life. Me and you mixed two, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Me and you mixed two, that's a vibe.
There's also a trigger button that resets the phase of the LFO based on the value you've input. You may want the phase to reset each time a one-shot plays. To do this, you can automate the trigger in your DAW. It's also possible to record manual parameter changes within the plugin to your DAW. The Stereo tab has a mid-side control, pan knob, phase correlation meter, and a button that swaps the left and right channels. When working on a sound for a while, you can become ear blind to issues like left-right balance. You might think a sound is balanced when it's not. Swapping the channels can give you a fresh perspective on the sound and highlight different problems.
Yes, I come here from time to time, especially when I'm feeling the vibe. This could be the time of our life. Me and you mixed two, that's a vibe.
At the bottom of the GUI, a mix slider controls the blend between the unprocessed and processed signals.
Yes, I come here from time to time, especially when I'm feeling the vibe. This could be the time of our life. Me and you mixed two, that's a vibe.
Up top, there are 2 parameter banks to choose from. You can copy and paste the settings from one bank to another, make changes, and toggle back to the original without losing your work. There's a built-in preset menu and preset management system. You also have undo and redo buttons. To demo Splat, start a free Megaplan trial using the link below. This will give you access to all of Plugin Alliance's products for 30 days. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the Plugin Alliance YouTube channel for more plugin walkthroughs like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.